I'm Mark Weir, formerly known as Wizards in my fighting days. This is Throwback Monday. On this one, you're going to see is a television. We used to have a lot of controversy with people seeing MMA, say it's quite brutal and everything else. I remember leading up to my first UFC event, there was a lot of television interviews I was performing. Because I'm a traditional martial artist, they put me at the forefront because I was skilled in black belt in Taekwondo, so I didn't look like a thug off the street. And what you see here is a lot of controversy when they're saying that it's very brutal. Everybody knows the sport now is very accepted, it's very safe. They stop it if it looks like a person can't defend himself. And what you'll find here, you'll see how much press and how much a lot of people try to put the sport down. And this is Mark Weir, Throwback Mondays.
It's a cross between boxing and martial arts. 3 British fighters will be in the ring when the first events are held at the Royal Albert Hall early next month.
From a back street in Gloucester to the Royal Albert Hall, Mark Weir is preparing for the first European Ultimate Fighting Championship. Training for this sport requires protection.
Ultimate fighting is not for the squeamish. Some say the no-holds-barred style is like a car crash. You simply can't look away.
There are elements of all the combat sports: hitting, kicking and arm locks.
In the time it takes you to get that hand out, I'll be hitting you about 3 times.
It might look like a brawl, but Mark claims it's an art.
And I try and survive or minimise that person's actions by restricting the chest so they can't punch, restricting the body so they can't move forward or move, or even the legs. And this is the art. This is where you need so many hours in a day to work at all areas. And it's just mind-boggling. Where I was really getting stale where I used to be in the kickboxing, like now I feel like I could be around for another 100 years and never stop learning.
Ian Freeman is another of the 3 Britons taking part next month as the championship arrives in Europe from America. It was originally banned in several US states. Some now want to see it banned here.
It's not sport, it's not entertainment, except for people who are sadists. The whole point is to lock 2 men in a cage until one of them kicks the other one into unconsciousness. That's brain damage. This is not a spectacle, this is not a sport, it's hardcore savagery.
But the American owners say they've cleaned up their act. There's a new set of rules, and they claim it's safe.
The people who are the detractors, 99% of the time, are the people who have never seen it. They've just heard about it. They heard about what it used to be like back in 93, 94. And what I say to them is, you have to see it for your own eyes. You have to talk to the fighters. You have to experience it. This is not the same thing. Don't just throw stones when you don't understand.
They may not win the debate. This is one of the most controversial sports around. But Mark Weir wants to rise above the row to victory. Kim Barnes, BBC News, Gloucester.